Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula. I'm an ordinary girl from the Nordics, and this is With a Touch of Luxury, a place where we gather around on Mondays and Thursdays to discuss everyday luxury, but maybe in a more practical and sensible way. Today, we're gonna be discussing my realistic luxury wish list for 2021. With this realistic, I mean items that I'm actually really seriously considering purchasing this year, that I've done my research, I'm still dreaming of them. And if I get the money and all goes well, I will most likely be purchasing. There is a part 2 coming later with my more unrealistic forever dreams. So stay tuned for that. Before we get started, it would mean the world to me if you would consider subscribing to my channel, liking, commenting, obviously, if you feel like it. Basically coming back here on Mondays and Thursdays, I would really appreciate the gesture. Okay, let's start with the number 1. Something I have been dreaming of for quite many years now, and finally I thought that the year 2021 is gonna be the year. And I'm talking about the Hermés Oran sandals, the ever popular crowd pleaser. Yes, I have decided to join that luxury boat as well. I have been purchasing quite many kind of inspired by or kind of dupe sandals from other brands to see if I like it, because honestly, I feel quite bad to kind of use almost 500 euros on a pair of slip-on sandals, but I just can't get over the fact how beautiful they are. And it must be that I'm also brainwashed, as everyone seems to be in this kind of luxury world, but that is something I've decided to kind of pull the plunge this year and get myself a pair. I'm mainly dreaming of the black one, but I am open to other colors as well. Kind of depends on what catches my eye, but I think black would be a really good investment pair that most likely I will not get bored with. Second piece on my list is actually an SLG. It is from Louis Vuitton and it is the business card holder. I would not use it for business cards. I would use it as a mini wallet. So if you have watched my SLG collection video, you will know that I have a Louis Vuitton Rosalie coin purse as well. And I love it. The size, functionality, everything is perfect. It's such a value for money piece, but I still kind of feel that my collection is missing a dark colored small leather good for the same purpose, for the kind of those bags or days where I need to put it into a black bag or dark colored, use it with dark colored clothes in general. So just to kind of prevent some kind of color transfer, which I haven't had yet, but I'm a bit scared. I went into the Louis Vuitton website because I do actually really enjoy their small leather goods. The bags, it might be a topic for another video, but I definitely, that is something that has caught my eye. And the price for what you would get, it's just something actually brilliant from Louis Vuitton. So that is second on my list. Third, I'm looking into some Dior earrings, costume, that is, not kind of proper jewelry yet, maybe someday. I've been looking at the tribal earrings, not sure how it's pronounced, and my eye was caught by this pair where I think the smaller one is gold and the bigger one in the backside would be silver. Might be also other way around. I don't really mind which way it is, but I think that combination is really beautiful. Of course, the kind of regular white pearl is very sophisticated, but I think that this would kind of bring a bit of an extra to any look. But with this, I will have to go to the secondhand market because Dior does not sell this type of combination anymore. And by the way, when it comes to the items 1 and 2 as well, if I'm able to find them from the secondhand market with a better deal, I will go for it. But definitely with these earrings, I will have to. All right, number 4, we're going back to Louis Vuitton. And it is actually the Cosmetic pouch. I don't really care if it is the PM or GM, or more or less, I haven't made up my mind what would be better for me. So I'm just I'm keeping my options open. I have been planning on purchasing this Cosmetic pouch as a companion to my toiletry pouch 26. Because when I'm going on a longer trip, or in general, I would just need to have like more precisely toiletries and, for instance, jewelry or something like that, I would want to have like 2 separate pouches. And I've been so happy with my toiletry pouch. I love it. So I'm kind of feeling that I would need, come on, who needs this stuff? But I would want to have a companion to the toiletry pouch. I've had this item also on my list for many years, and for some reason I have not purchased it. There probably has been something more interesting, or then that might be a signal for me that you don't need it. Now I'm a bit kind of concerned for the fact that Louis Vuitton has risen their prices with this Cosmetic pouch, both of them, quite a lot, and it's approaching or even has already gone over the line where I think it's too expensive. So let's see what happens. If I'm able to find a good conditioned one from the secondhand market, I will grab on it. But at least for the Monogram, they don't tend to be that well priced on the secondhand market. But yet again, why would I need a Monogram? Could I be open for other prints, other materials, maybe leather? Who knows? But maybe this year is gonna be the year that I'm actually gonna get my Cosmetic pouch or Cosmetic case, and yeah, or then it will move on to the next year's list. We'll see. Number 5, we're jumping ship to Saint Laurent, and I have tried quite many of their bags. Well, not many, but some, and I've ended up selling them, and I don't really know how to pinpoint the reason why I've sold them, but it definitely has not been because of the leather or because of the YSL logo that is within these bags, because the quality of the leather is just phenomenal, and I think the Saint Laurent logo is probably the prettiest logo that I've seen. I mean, this is just my opinion. I think it's gorgeous. I've been considering that maybe I've been buying 2 big bags, maybe a smaller one would do, because I do have the Uptown pouch, which I'm gonna do a review within the next week, so maybe keep that in your mind if you're interested to know more about it. But I have that, I love it, so what I was thinking that maybe a more compact would be then a good way to go. What I'm talking about is the Saint Laurent Monogram pouch, and I have not decided on the color. I think it's called Seasalt. I will anyway kind of put up the picture. That's really something I'm looking into, and this would be something that is not too expensive. It does not come with a long strap, but I'm pretty sure that could be arranged to wear it as a crossbody bag. So that is the number 5 on my list. Okay, number 6. This will need a bit of kind of introduction. So I want to get a white bag. And if I would have all the money in the world, I would go for the Lady Dior in white with light gold hardware. And obviously, if money would be no object, I would go to the boutique and buy it. But I do think that Lady Dior bags in the boutique, the price is interesting to say the least, and I'm not really sure if I'm ready to put that type of investment on a bag, because on the secondhand market, the prices for some reason on the Lady Dior are so good. It's just, so I'm obviously gonna go to the secondhand market with that. There is also kind of another contestant that has been working on my mind for a couple of years, and that is the Lady Dior pouch. That could be in white as well, but then I'm thinking that would I still be dreaming of the medium Lady Dior, even if I would have the pouch? Because they are different, the purpose is different. So I'm keeping my options open, because I really do love the Lady Dior pouch or pochette or whatever it's called as well. I really do. And that could be actually something that would be wonderful also in a color. So I'm kind of not really sure what I'm gonna do. And I think it really depends on what I can find from the secondhand market. Or then if for some reason I could be able to travel this year for a country that has a Dior boutique, to kind of go and see how it is really and what the colors are for the pouch version. But that is also a kind of contestant for the white bag. Then as a bonus number on this white bag category, I do like the Dior 30 Montaigne bag in white with gold hardware. But if I'm now jumping into the number 7 on my list, which would then be a black bag, and for that I know that I want the Dior Montaigne in black with gold hardware. So yet again, if I would go to the white 30 Montaigne, would I still want the black one? Most likely. Would I still want the Lady Dior? Most likely. So kind of even having this white 30 Montaigne as an option is probably not a good idea. But I just thought to put it on the mix as well. But let's kind of now go to the seventh number, which is the 30 Montaigne bag in black leather with light gold hardware, or is it gold hardware? I'm not sure. I love it. It's quite expensive, and I have not been able to find any good deals on the secondhand market, so it might be that it's still a bit too fresh to be kind of selling well on the secondhand market. And that's also something that I'm thinking, that if I would kind of be okay to wait for a year or two on the 30 Montaigne, the prices on the secondhand market might go down. So something for me to think about, because that's the trend with Dior bags, which is such a shame, but kind of good for a Dior lover who is more than okay to purchase from the secondhand market, because I do feel that I get quite good deals by doing it that way. But it just requires patience. So we'll see. But I guess the white bag is more important to me, since I don't have a white bag yet. So we'll see. As an 8th number, I have a whole kind of extra category, which is very, very good secondhand finds that I make. In particular, Dior bags. Well, okay, any type of secondhand bags that I can find that I would actually feel I could use and that would bring me joy, I'm open to that. This is a dangerous category, I do know that, but yeah, I kind of the hunting down on the secondhand market and actually finding something that you love and makes you kind of giddy as a small girl. I don't know. It's really great. And when you actually get it to your hands and you can investigate it, you're like, okay, wow, it's not in a bad shape at all. I just made a huge bargain and I have a new bag. The feeling is so good. So I will keep an extra category for those type of findings. Okay guys, that was it. What did you think? I know, kind of realistic, maybe not really. This doesn't mean I'm kind of looking into purchasing all of them. If I could, I probably would, but kind of keeping in mind the realistic side of it, practicality, what is sensible from an economic perspective. So we'll see. It's January, so there is time to save money and see how it is. But that was my list. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, maybe now would be a good time to hit the subscribe button and like and comment, because obviously you're still here watching this, so maybe you enjoyed it. Maybe you would enjoy my other videos as well. So by doing all that, you for sure will know when I upload next, which is on Mondays and Thursdays. Thanks for watching and see you in my next video. Bye!